Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start the morning show. So before we start, make our first give a warning, today's show go long. It go long well. So make I get very patient. If you are watching it after the live show, you're going to say it don't be long. And yesterday we not really do the show because I go do exam. You get so, and I came back very late. It was a 2 p.m. paper, so it took a lot of my time. So I know vex say we not do show yesterday. So let's proceed with today's show. So Rio Ferdinand will be one of the football pundits. The guy will do punditry with Martin Keown on TNT Sports. So Baba can they talk about Victor Gyökeres after waiting see against Arsenal. So you got to warn. In fact, I think the Metro put out that report to say Rio Ferdinand fires warning. So Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United over 65 million pounds million transfer target, which is Victor Gyökeres. I mean, then they're very careful. Now, in what context name this Rio Ferdinand they talk? So I will let you know what's in talk, and I will let you know my own thoughts on what's in Rio Ferdinand they talk. So Ferdinand say Gyökeres' strengths. He play into the strengths of the two center defenders of Arsenal in Saliba and Gabriel. Yes. Say, in fact, what Ferdinand talk, they say, you see how Saliba and Gabriel keep Gyökeres very quiet. The guy don't really do anything. You can say that is what happens when you play against a decent Premier League side. Premier League sides usually have center back pairing with the big, bullish, brutal. You get. So if Gyökeres could not cut it against the likes of Saliba, Gabriel because of their size, because inside big, they said big, so then try to bully him out of the game, no see nothing. It was until when they can't come out Gabriel, Jacob Kivior can't come in, that they can't shine small. So Ferdinand is of the opinion, say, if this guy come for the Premier League, come face Premier League defenders so they big like this, saying go struggle. All those 1 million goals when they score for Portuguese league, he no go easily if he score them for here. You can say whether Gyökeres don't do enough for us to be convinced, say, in go fit cut am for the Premier League, say nobody really see enough, that we should just be careful. And you can use that same analogy, apply them onto Darwin Núñez. How Darwin Núñez serve the pepper the defenses for this Portuguese league. He don't come for EPL. How many goals? She don't ever manage to score 20 goals per season for here. Now let's hear from the horse's mouth. Let's hear what Ferdinand talks. So he say, have I seen enough to say he can come to the Premier League and be a success? I'm not saying he wouldn't, but I'm saying you need to see more than what we saw today. In fact, fellow pundit Martin Keown say, I totally agree. Credit to Arsenal, they rose to the challenge and they were quick, strong, mobile, and dealt with the game. Pretty much everything that came their way. Now, Kivior came in and had a little bit of an issue, but he wasn't able to bully them. They didn't give him an awful lot of the ball. Say, in fact, in some occasions, Gyökeres is not even fancy to actually face Gabriel in the wipe shot from outside. Now, Baba say Gyökeres' strength played into the strength of Saliba and Gabriel, who he was up against, and he didn't find. And what he will find in the Premier League week in, week out, now be that. Two strong, big center halves the majority of the time. Now, to end them, Baba talk about the Kivior angle. Myself, I don't look with him about the talk. I agree. Say yes, all those numbers where the guy they put out for the Portuguese league. If you come EPL, no lie. You can't expect him to put out that same numbers. You know, with it that easy because EPL no be your mates. So, but who knows? All of us now, both me, both you, both Ferdinando, we are all talking from the realm of speculation. So until Gyökeres come here, play 1-2 season before we go know. If they predict, say, tell Liverpool, say, this is that we need to do on one side. If he come for this place, he no go fit they put out that same numbers when they put for Benfica. She they go believe. Because you know why they sign up? Liverpool played against Benfica at that time. And I think that when you scored against them in the 2 times they played, so they were like, come on, this guy good go. This guy will score against Benny Van Dijk like this. That will say go scatter the EPA. How far? With the power of hindsight now, was it really a success for them with all the chances when they miss? So when you look at your case, now Man City go say, this guy scored against us, no go on sign now. Manchester United go say, my former player. Well, we'll just wait and see how everything will turn out at the end of the day. Now, yesterday, For the things we happen for Champions League, Liverpool beat Real Madrid 2-0. You get, there was so much noise on social media, everybody they talk many things. But people need to remember, say, this guy, Vinicius no play. May I not forget. Say Vinicius Junior no play that match. If you're saying day, I believe say it no go be like that. Because Mbappe when they clamor say, okay, I want to play Vinicius Junior role, I want to play that. They don't put you for the flank. Now what do you do? Penalty, you miss. Like, in fact, imagine the match where we say Mbappe missed penalty, Salah said missed penalty. Imagine that kind of match. At the end of the match, Ancelotti said we did well in the first half. We defended well as a unit. The transitions were good, but we made the wrong decisions in the final ball. If we could have leveled it with the penalty. Even Jude Bellingham came outside and talked the one way suits me. He said Liverpool were the better team on the night and then beat us. So no need for us to come the sugarcoat everything. I like as the guy did very, very honest on how things be. Now, Manchester City, for the fact say they draw against Feyenoord, Man City done the 17th for the Champions League table. Just imagine that. You see this new format when they bring for this Champions League, you don't expose a lot of teams. You get, when we say no man, then they top their group. You get, they don't meet some kind of people. We say for group stages they're not supposed to meet them. Can you have imagined if they tell you say Man City go the 17th for table after 5 games? You go believe? Not just Man City. Look where AC Milan is 16th. Atletico Madrid day 15th. Real Madrid day 24th. Like, if they tell you, say, after 5 games, Real Madrid go day 24. Real Madrid in the last 5 Champions League games, they won 2 and lost 3. Though we know say they get injury problems. Look at where Shakhtar said they get their own, they never see their period. So many things they happen for here. So at the end of the day, it is the race to end in the top 8. After I end for top 8, automatic qualification, Arsenal with the 7th, yes. And we and people the first, Liverpool the gap, we like 5 points. I think we are 10 points, Liverpool the 15, but we are second again, and just 3 points. That differentiates where we did, and we are second, which means the next round of fixtures will be very, very important. We'll be playing AS Monaco at home. That is a favorable tie. That is a tie on paper we are supposed to win. He gets that match at home. So we'll just see how it will be at the end of the day. But I don't say this Champions League. Although I said not to come outside confidently say we go see qualify at J, we enter the next round. Nothing will stop us because remember, say from 9th to 24th, we'll play double head tie. So they still get confidence, say they go be part of those we go qualify at the end of the day. Now, after Pep lose that match, Pep come for press conference. Pep said the game was good. We gave away the first half and we lost the plot and everything is going negative for them for now. But that is not the focus where I want to come. Did you see Pep Guardiola's face that day after the match? All those mark where did this guy head? You get all those cuts waiting for a note. Like say maybe with somebody fight for the dressing room, like maybe one player punch him. You get this guy inflicted injuries. In fact, Pep Guardiola just did depressed. You get, I can't pity for him now because Pep never experienced this type of thing for his career. Losing 5 straight back to back, he never experienced them. The 6th one, where we say supposed to be a reprieve. Where we say, okay, so oh yeah, for final, who then be in the grand scheme of things, smoke will knock them like 10-0. You come from 3-0, 75 minutes, 15 minutes to go. You can't, it is too much. Pep no understand. You get, in fact, Fabrizio Romano actually posted Pep Guardiola's face. When I see him, I say, look at this guy here, he's scratching head, give himself mark. When they ask him for press conference, say, Baba, what's happening? Why you say injury come to yourself? He use the mouth, so they say, person talk, I use the mouth, say, I want to harm myself. Like, I don't understand what is going on. Is this Man City? What is happening? He no fit understand. Like, I know just, you see this season, when the season won't start, I tell people, say, Man City, after that road injury, say Man City, they will be significantly weaker. This is not going to be Man City season. This will not be that season where we say Man City will come and second day, like say tomorrow, nobody will catch them. No, not lie. People they argue. Only one man, Rodri, one man. You get, we come on for team capitulate like a pack of cards. Like, I don't really understand. Even Ten Hag gone, never. Well, it just did quite unfortunate. Like, I don't really know. Again, they say Pep Guardiola has failed to win a game with 3-goal lead for the first time in his managerial career. In fact, that is why when I was in the full-time show, after they announced people will win, I said, okay, Man City don't win, and this one don't win. Now, when the comment section call the cash right because it's CHUKS, they never win, they don't win, they draw. Say, I can't go check. Say, 3-3 because really, if you watch match, 75 minutes, Man City win 3-0. What did you say will be the likeliest outcome of that game? No, waiting now. Okay, that was why I never worried or wanted to go and check what the match end. I just assumed, like many other people say, Man City don't win, and see how the thing they end at the end of the day. Very, very embarrassing. In fact, they say Man City are the first team in UEFA Champions League history to be leading a match by 3 goals as late as 75 minutes and fail to win. See that kind of history and fail to win. In fact, after that statement where Pep make about wanting to harm himself, there was a backlash because the point they accuse him say, you just get depressed because now lose 5 straight match, you can't draw the 6-1. What about people when they face real life depression? You get? So are you encouraging them? Say, okay, when you face this type of phase in your reality, make you go by yourself. Pep can't do like U-turn. Come and second, they apologize, say, I beg, but I no vex, say, saying that's the way in talk. You don't like trigger many people. Say, okay, if you face depression like me, make you go see a psychiatrist or psychologist. Yeah, in way they talk, actually, you don't go see psychologists. Well, I don't believe that Man City will have their own in-house psychologist because the guy really need that because what if Pep they go through and to scatter everything. He's now playing the most informed team in Europe, in Liverpool, because Liverpool are first everywhere. They are first in Champions League, they are first in the league. So this is the wrong time to play Liverpool. So I'm not just like, I don't know, and the guy can't complain. The same complaint. Say, Rodri, no day. And say, Kevin De Bruyne, he never see in period. Look at Savio, he never scored in like 17 games or thereabout. But so then buy from Girona, where they scatter La Liga. They say, if he come for the EPA, he go scatter everywhere. We say, with the fear that year, you get where they sign up. Say, based on what you do for Girona, I say, hey, this guy don't come. How do they get Jeremy Doku, get Savio, get Grealish? Every year don't see for Man City. Look at them today. Crying. Foden, I don't think Foden don't even score up to 2 goals for this season for the league. Don't talk of Champions League. So a lot of players are regressing. In fact, Foden was the best player in the league last season. So how do you explain what happened to him this season? He's like a shadow of himself. I don't really like. What do you want to hold now? Saying that the Man City problem. What do you want to hold hand? So you just quite unfortunate. Away from that, they're going to praise Bukayo Saka. Say Saka get 15 goal and assist contributions in 17 games this season in all competitions for Bukayo Saka for Arsenal. Now, what you don't get. Apart from that, he can't get one fantastic statistics to see. Where they talk say for the champ, and this and still okay in all competitions. This that the one where they talk about what talk say it really bust my brain. Now the comparison between Saka and Mbappe, where now Arsenal reported that Bukayo Saka has more Champions League goal contributions than Kylian Mbappe over the past 2 seasons. Saka gets 11, Mbappe get 10. But obviously, Mbappe now gets all the hype he gets. Now, for the match of play against Sporting Lisbon, Bukayo Saka was awarded the player of the match. He gets for the game that we played. In fact, I watched the video after the match they give Saka the award. Saka made one statement. He said, this award would they give her. So nobody say I be the best player. Say any of the Arsenal players who play tonight deserve to collect this award because everybody put in a decent shift. Because when you look at our record away from home in the Champions League, it is nothing to write home about. So everybody vow, say today, against Champions League, against Sporting Lisbon, a team that people said they're the most informed team in Europe because of the record they get for their own home. They didn't knock anybody they see there. You get for the league, Sporting never lose in about 18 months. I hear that about Arteta press conference. In fact, we are still going to talk about the press conference and what Arteta talk later down the show. See, before the show starts, I don't already want to say this show go long go based on yesterday. I don't do show, so news yakpa, so when I get patience, so this show go long die. So just bear with me, We'll try to. I don't want because I didn't left out for any news. I want everybody to be up to date as we do the show. They go. So well, it is what it is. Saka say everybody actually deserves to win the award, but himself he don't win now. Now William Saliba made a point on Odegaard. So Papa say Odegaard is one of the best players in the world. Like you can see, we are better with him. Honestly, every game I'm shocked because he's doing something new on the field that you haven't seen him. Now for all those people, what did they call him? Jamie Carragher. Arteta is 0 Mourinho tactics. Arteta is 0 Mourinho tactics. Some of our Arsenal fans, Arteta is 0 Mourinho tactics. Alpha. You see they say 0 Mourinho tactics. So what changed? If you know the CM, the logical question you should ask yourself is what changed? The thing that changed is one player, Odegaard, which is what we have been saying since. The creativity is not there because of Odegaard. So we try to see how we go manage in the absence of this player. Try different things. Havertz go play number 10. Rosal go play number 10. If the one go enter there, like we do different things. Now when the player don't come back, you don't ever hear anybody again come say Arsenal they play Osimoro tactics. Have you seen Opta statistics come out and say Arsenal are playing the long ball 70% of the time in their matches? Have you seen that statistics again? These are things that we say they hear before, but now we know they hear them again. So for you to know, say one player, very important player, you know they see that kind of thing again. All right, let's move on to the next story. So Sky Sports got to let us know, say Leicester City have actually made an offer to Ruud van Nistelrooy for him to become the new manager there, and is expected to accept. Now, you know what's going to enter my mind? I said this is a Ruud van Nistelrooy where Amorim pursue for Manchester United, the pursue. So now Leicester won't come hire him. So how would the atmosphere be? Imagine the match between Leicester City and Manchester United. What's it going to be the motivation? Like Ruud van Nistelrooy go get an axe to grind. Say, I really wanted to stay here. You chased me out. I need to beat you guys. Well, I don't know how you go beat you because you playing against a team you once adored. You are their legend. So how you go beat you? Just imagine your rights handling a team against Arsenal. She ain't going to pray with the team beat us. We say we in love us die. So because the reason all those things, but the job is the job. So the job got to come first. Now I don't know whether I notice. Say when Gabriel Magalhaes scored that in goal, that in corner against Sporting Lisbon, he stole the celebration of Gyökeres. He stole the celebration when they do it. So Chris Whitley, reporter from Romano reporter, many people report say the Magalhaes celebration after scoring versus Sporting Lisbon. You say no Gyökeres the cover mouth, he can't cover eye. Now after that, Gyökeres can't respond based on what's happened. So Gyökeres can say, I didn't know he did that again because he knows he say, but it's fun. He likes my celebration. He's welcome to steal it. If he cannot create his own, he's welcome to steal it. But the thing is, this kind of thing they pain, especially when they lose. You get a person call your home that is once a formidable ground, knock you, come do your celebration. It pain, especially if you not lose. You get, and I don't really know why Gabriel Magalhaes do it. I don't really know why I'm doing because you get another Arsenal legend, Lundberg. We call the complaint say Gabriel Magalhaes was disrespectful. Say, why would you go and steal his celebration and do it? I don't beat him, I don't beat it. So why go doing celebration? But Baba, just free the matter. It happen like that. I don't know why he steal the celebration, but if they ask her, maybe he will explain. Now, Kai Havertz, when you talk about how our Champions League campaign they go. So Havertz was like, after last season, after the loss we lose against Bayern Munich, we wanted to do better, especially away from home. Today, we wanted to turn it around and show that we can win games away from home. In fact, today we were exceptional and we can be proud of that. And this buttresses the point Saka they make, say, then discuss. Then with the players. Say this match, we don't want to go do anyhow. You get say we must make sure we win. Imagine the last 4 games in the Champions League, we don't score 1 goal. You know how bad that kind of record is. So that's why we can't use Vex. Okay, all those 4 games you get plus Sporting Lisbon. That's 5 games. So Yamo just score 5 goals. Maybe say every game one goal. They just share out. Cause score 5 goals. Yes, so I just be very happy. Now away from that, Bukayo Saka, like everybody's talking about what they got. Saka say he's an unbelievable player. In fact, the day he returned, there was a big smile on my face. You can see the chemistry that we have. I hope he stays fit for the rest of the season. This is where we belong. We've shown the level we can play at. That's what he explained. I'm going to give me just a few seconds make I drink, but I don't talk for like 80 minutes straight because this show go long. Woo! All right. Let's enter Arteta's press conference. Now, after the match, we play against Sporting Lisbon. So they ask Arteta some questions. Normal, the post-match press conference. Say, okay, on wanting to be very ruthless. You get okay, we'll start from the first one. The first one is how he takes see the performance when we play. You get so Arteta going to explain, say, well, for sure, especially against the opponent that we played at home, say that opponent they very strong. I don't think they've lost the game in 18 months. Imagine a team never lose in 18 months. We can't call them. They've been in top form. They did better than everyone that played here. So to play to the level with the determination, the purpose, and the fluidity that we have done today, I'm very pleased. Now, on comparing this match we'll play now to Inter results, it's true that the result was very different from the performance, but as well the intensity of the opponents that we faced when we played Inter. I was also pleased with what I saw. And I knew that in the pathway, good things were going to happen in Europe. In fact, today, we've been able to do that and replicate it, be even more efficient in the opposition half. And I'm very pleased because the team played with so much courage because they are so good. Watching them live, I realized how good they were. Now, on Martin Odegaard's excellent display, I think I said, yes, he was again. I think all the boys, if not, you don't have the dominant performance and the scoreline that we have managed to get on the game today. They were all exceptional today. Now, on what changed since the international break? It's a lot. Because but for a long period, we don't know what they do. But now, plenty of people don't do for training. Like players on Yakpa, it's true that we are still managing certain players, but their level is rising. Now, on Gabriel, Magalhaes, because I know that I noticed say Magalhaes had some issues. In fact, when I noticed say they won't put Sterling. Later, they don't put Sterling. So you would ask why? What happened? So now because they won't put Sterling, but I think I can't notice that the Magalhaes get issue, like maybe not tiredness or maybe not cramp. So that's why they can't keep Sterling back. I say, okay, Magalhaes, yeah, come outside. That was why Kivio went in. You get so that's why I think I can't explain. For now, so they never really know what did they do because he was feeling some discomfort. Like I was about to make the change of Raheem Sterling, but I couldn't make the sub, and we had to make the Kivio own. So by today, I believe they don't do tests. Maybe on Friday, when Arteta will do the next press conference, we'll get clarity on what happened to Gabriel Magalhaes. Yes, I don't think it's something to be worried about anyway. Now, on Thomas Partey form this season, I think I would agree with you. This is one of the best performances we Partey don't play, especially the way he dominated the game, so that the level he can play, that's the level he can play, is progressing. This year, he has been so consistent as well because he's always has a role. He always has a role. That's a big thing. He's a massive player for us. I agree. Now, on the key to winning. So I think that I we were so good. You have to be so good in every department, and we have suffered as well in many moments in the game, but we are so effective and so efficient when we start to attack the position, and today was a very, very big difference. Now, that they explain. Now, on wanting to be more ruthless, because remember what I think the Babasator that said it that normal, if Arsenal they win, they don't score one now, they'll go sit back. See now what you really like. So that's why they ask Arteta, say today we're not going to be ruthless. Now score one, now go against score two, now go against score three. In fact, after first half, the people will expect people that go there reactive. Now see come and say simple body. So Arteta say yes, you cannot speculate. And we had a period after 39-40 minutes that they started to do it, and I had to stop it because that's the tendency the team wants to do, to control it. We are not good at doing that. Unfortunately, they scored very early in the second half, and that created some momentum for them, but we dealt with it really well. As I said, it was a big performance, a big win, and we are really happy. Now, on whether this is a statement win, for sure, the performance was there a few times, and we played big teams. When we played PSG, we were exceptional. Again, when we played Bayern, we were exceptional. And some mistakes cost us. Now, it's Inter. We're also exceptional at Inter, but referee 9 do that one. Now, it's the level, but that's the level that we have to be able to cope with, and you have to make it happen. That creates belief. Then on the next one, the players will be better prepared. We need consistency because the ability to do it is there. And I don't think anybody will argue on the ability for Arsenal players to actually do it. But so, my ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Arteta's press conference. So let's continue with the other news, because news still plenty. Now, do you know that Ivan Ferguson of Brighton has been made available on loan? So now Arsenal reported the story. Nobody now Arsenal carried the story. You get? I think even Chris Whitley carried that same story. You get? So by the experience, say Brighton striker Ivan Ferguson, 20 years old, is available on loan this January as things stand. So the next logical question will be, will Arsenal put their money where their mouth is? You know, would be very, very expensive. So even if you are looking at Benjamin Sesko, Victor Gyökeres at the end of the season, Victor Osimhen, at least Ivan Ferguson they are available in January. Randa Kolomwani they are available in January. Vlahovic they are available in January. There are people who will say if you still carry, to just keep yourself busy for January, pending when the season will end. So more just to watch. Even Amorim, the Manchester United coach, I read a report this morning. They said they look for January reinforcements. Say they don't put Gyökeres on hold. So they look for reinforcement because the striker when them get no feel really help them because they are trying to see how they can return back to Champions League. And if care is not taken, they feel no feel achiever with Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zexi, and Marcus Rashford. Because for the last match against Ipswich, Rashford played top 9. Now later, around that kind of 65 minutes, they can bring in Zexi and Rasmus Højlund. So more just to watch how everything they unfold for this Premier League transfer window. Now, Chris Whitley, gonna let us know say if they want a younger brother and Arsenal midfielder, Emerson. Say the boy, England don't call him now under 15 talents. England don't call him play for them. I don't even know say if they want to get another brother with the for Arsenal Academy. I don't even know. Today me just hear this one now. Say so now if they want to just see the boy with just 2 years old because from what's in the here, okay, it might not even be 2 years. Say the boy under 15, no me saying 15 years. So that one saved it. So might just come up body for that one. Now you're right when they insist say he gets one Arsenal player with a very, very underrated. This Arsenal player. So you're right, insists that one Arsenal player is still so underrated despite being regarded as one of the best players in the world. Who is you're right talking about? Yes, you're right is talking about Bukayo Saka. So Baba say up front, say if you look Bukayo Saka, say in fact, we could leave Saka, we could look at Savinho. Savinho at Man City when they bring from Girona. You get if Saka go the number of games without a goal where Savinho don't go, there will be crisis. The social media will catch fire. In fact, all this Sky Sport, Talk Sport, BBC Sport, all of them, they're going to talk different things about the boy. Do you know that Savinho has gone 15 games with nothing to show for it? Nothing. You get. So Baba can say if Saka go just 25 minutes for Arsenal, it's a massive story. Ordinary 25 minutes. So if an ordinary one game, Saka no score. You go here, Saka don Shalaski, Saka don this, Saka don that. So he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He's incredible for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka has recorded 15 goal involvement in 17 appearances in all competitions for Arsenal this season. The Arsenal number 7 is putting up some of the best numbers in the world. Put some respect on the name. When you talk about Bukayo Saka, put some respect. In fact, for you to know how good Saka is, the media, they use Saka as a yardstick to measure players. If the media wants to know whether a winger is good, they go compare him to who? Saka. If they want to know whether Rashford is good, compared to Saka. If they want to know whether Foden is good, compared to Saka. If they want to know whether Kopama is good, compared to Saka. In fact, as a winger, if they never compare you to Bukayo Saka, you know good. You be shit backer. That's how to know. In fact, once they compare you to Saka, just be happy. You don't show say yes. People are seeing what you are doing. So I subscribe to the line of thoughts of Ian Wright 110%. That Saka is underrated. Was it not last week? I mean, when somebody, I can't even remember who that person was, that put out a nonsensical argument that Bukayo Saka is not world class. I don't forget who made that statement. One person where they are affiliated to Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know why I forget that person's name. They made that statement. That pissed me off. Well, it is what it is. Everybody will talk when it just enter their mind. It is what it is. Now, the match where Arsenal play against Sporting Lisbon. Do you know that match, Naim Saliba 100th win? Not win, 100th game for Arsenal. That's the number 100 game when don't play for Arsenal. You get 9 be that match, and I did very, very happy to say at least they win the game. So it's something to be happy about, something to be proud for. Now, Eduardo Hagen, who was a staunch supporter of Arsenal, could talk say Arsenal are on the verge of a massive winning run because the Arsenal were in the sea now. No wonder Paul Merson said Arsenal will win the next 6 games within their front because with everybody coming back, you get say Arsenal will become a force once again to be reckoned with. And myself, I subscribe. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful to see how everything will turn out at the end of the day. So make it just work in our favor. So now, Bakary Sagna, got to talk say, make Arsenal make a transfer statement. You get and sign brilliant £63 million rated striker. In fact, I will not lie to you. When I first of all saw this headline, you know what I think they talk about? I just talk about Victor Gyökeres. I don't even know say na Osimhen about they talk about. When I come read the story, you get they say former Arsenal defender Bukayo Saka has said the Gunners should sign Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Well, now at the end of the season, Osimhen not talk say wants to remain for Galatasaray, so I don't think it's going anywhere for the meantime. So at the end of the season, we will see how it will be. Whether Arsenal will put their money where their mouth is and sign Gyökeres and sign Osimhen or not, well, only time will tell. So Ian Wright can they double down on Arsenal title prediction. Ian Wright say yes before the season starts. Saying predict say Arsenal will win the league and saying still stand on that mandate. Say because they say the Arsenal legend Ian Wright remains confident in his pre-season prediction that the Gunners will win the Premier League title despite a rocky spell of form before the international break. So Baba say for him, he still believes say it will happen. We do Arsenal, especially now we say everybody don't come back. It gets so I don't say why we had that bad patch that based on what they got. Now you don't come back. Everybody's fighting on all cylinders. Our defense is now solid and play very well once again. You get so like now only good things that they see for our front will happen. Let's I forget Joe Pereira, the coach of Sporting Lisbon. He came out and said Arsenal were uncontrollable. They could not control Arsenal. You get say Sporting Lisbon they used to play 10 men behind the ball. They know they used to not dominating the game. For their Portuguese league, they dominate everybody. Man City go there with their injuries, they dominate them. Thank God, say no be when we they get injury problems. Where Jacob Kivior go there. Wait, look, I even ask a question. Don't see now. When they talk say Jacob Kivior is not a reliable replacement for Gabriel Magalhaes. They don't see him. Did you see how Magalhaes left? Kivior entered. Gyökeres bullion. Now imagine Kivior and I be the person did there from the beginning, from the get-go. Are you telling me Gyökeres is not for run score? That's the problem we have. That is why we look at signing Ousmane Diomande, but that one they talk say one go join Manchester United. That's why we are still looking for another left-sided centre back. Because where will they go now? Not everybody go follow center the promise now. You can only see it, but you know going back. Coming back to what Joe Pereira said, we are not controllable. That Arsenal were very, very good on the night. Get say really say Arsenal no. Say Arsenal really do well. Rio Ferdinand, on the other hand, himself come aside. Ferdinand talk plenty things about the match. Say Arsenal really do very well. So in fact, say Arsenal made Sporting Lisbon look very, very easy because I watched the post-match review of the match where Rio Ferdinand and Martin Keown they do on TNT Sports. Ferdinand made some very, very wonderful points. He said before the match, you get everybody expected this match to be very difficult for Arsenal. Why? Based on waiting Sporting Lisbon do Man City. So people already they use Man City as a yardstick. Say if Sporting if he do this against Man City, what it will happen to Arsenal? You get so, but at the end of the day, 5-1, like they made it look very, very easy. You get, and I myself, are they happy? Say yes, we did it to send a message to everybody. Say we are not done. You get, we are just coming back. My dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day. Now, if I say Rio Ferdinand, they won everybody. They won Arsenal, one Man U, one Chelsea. Say, man, are they careful about signing Gyökeres? Because this guy, look at what Saliba and Gabriel do. They keep on quiet. You know, see nothing play. And that is what he's going to face when it comes to the Premier League. Because Premier League centre backs, they did very, very big and very wicked and brutal. So if you cannot cut it against these people, in fact, the argument is the reason he scored a hat-trick against Man City was because Man City had injuries. One Pussy, that guy from Academy, now played centre back on that night against Sporting, but that was why Gyökeres was shining. You get, but well, I don't know. You may look at what Ferdinand they talk. I don't know that you agree to his line of thoughts or disagree. But me, I see points for what's in the talk. But that one don't mean say if Gyökeres come, you know go shine. And that don't still mean say he go shine because all of us are talking from the realm of speculation. So until he comes and performs or not perform, the jury is still out on him. So my dear Arsenal, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, out. All right, guys. Now, bye-bye. That's it.